So John, 12 players joining our academy for next year. Are you pleased to have those guys announced and pleased that they're getting the opportunity to step up to our academy for 2025?
Yeah, it's been a long journey, for those 12 players, through the community clubs and 2 years of intensity on the scholarship, and we're delighted, that they've earned the right, to get a professional contract. So really pleased for them and pleased for the family and pleased for the community clubs.
And obviously looking at the team last year, obviously 7 wins from 8 games, it was a pretty good year, but actually when you look at what they've done coupled with off the field, do you think these guys are a really good group to be sort of nurturing into the next stage of their development here at the Rhinos?
Yeah, their attitude and application were probably a standout feature. They turned up every week, they worked hard, they presented themselves well. You could see they wanted to listen and learn. And off the back of that, they played some good football, in the majority of games. They learnt plenty, throughout the year. And now they're transitioning into the academy. That's the next step for their development.
And a good range of positions covered. I know that obviously positions aren't totally nailed down at 16 years old, but actually when you look at where they can fit into that under-18s team for next year, is it nice to have a good range of sort of creative players and hard-working forwards and scoring outside backs, I guess?
Yeah, each year we've got to try and find players, for every position. We've pretty much covered that, with this new block of players, that are pushing through into the academy. But there is always, some movement in regards to they may end up, back row may end up in the centre, and the centre may end up as a back row, and a back row may end up as a prop forward. We'll see on that side of things, but yeah, all positions are pretty much covered.
And I know you're a big champion of the community game, and of course we've got a handful of different clubs that obviously these guys are representing moving into the academy. Is that something that really pleases you, that the sort of the area of growth of where you're picking the talent from is really good? Is that something that you're really pleased about being able to pick them from different clubs?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, sometimes you may get 3 players from one club. This year we've got a decent variation, throughout, West Yorkshire. And it just shows you that the scouting network, is working particularly well. And they're making sure that they see, the majority of clubs, not just once, but maybe 3, 4, 5 times. We're delighted with the players that we've got from the community game. And again, I'd like to thank the community game enormously, for the time, effort and commitment that everybody at the community clubs put in to give these young players that opportunity, and the players that don't quite make it. And again, we've got the North East South programme working really hard. The RTP that's all run through the foundation plays a significant part, and we never stop looking for players, even when the North East South has started. And at the moment, some of them are doing really well as well.